Let's meditate. Just a while ago I had some discussion with Apple people. Didn't go anywhere. Instead of rushing and chasing, I decided to just let go. So perhaps 20-30 minutes have passed. I decided not to think. And now I'm back here. The image I found of not dealing with this problem is like if you have a glass of water and if you shake it, create a wave and jump around. But if you keep it on the table, it will settle. It may take time in our case, but the idea is the same. Another analogy is in the ocean. Up on the surface may be waves, down below is quiet. And if you experience that, meaning the surface level is our mind moving around, and if you're not going anywhere, the best thing to do is not to do anything. So as the mind settles, you start to see what's inside, like connecting to your heart, representing the center of the ocean down below. But the talk is cheap. You want to experience it, the meaning of it. It's like no matter how much time and energy to put into thinking and communicating, like I was doing with the Apple, because one person passes to the next person and then on to the next person. It's not helpful. So it's kind of like looking at the picture from different angle. And one angle you can also think is this idea. Which is, in Vipassana, you may focus on breathing, so it may help, like the water being more quiet, the water surface become more flat, so you can see underneath more clearly. And if you can sense that experientially, you know what meditation is. But it may take time, because we have a habit Sometimes it helps, sometimes not. But the big problems, sticky ones, may not go away quickly. Whether in hammock or in the room, you want to be quiet. So that you can see underneath the water surface, which is clear and calm. And if you have the experience of it, next time similar thing happens, you can do the same. Some problems are bigger than the others, so you have to be mindful about it. But the essence is the same. The other expression is that if you are sitting in hot water, like in a hot spring, if you move around, it gets very hot. So you have to stay quiet. So it's the same idea like the case of the glass and water inside, and keep it on the table so that the waves may settle. Instead, if you start to keep chasing or avoiding the problem, or even just to kind of ditch off by drinking or escaping it, I don't know if you would succeed. Typically, you don't want to escape from that. Just be still. Because escaping is for you to realize what you're working on or trying to get out of, which is you're still thinking. So no thinking, it's like Aikido. Let things be as it is. And then it reveals itself. May take time. So the idea of the eternal self is that we have always a place to go back. I don't know if you can compare to the wounds of mother, but you can picture maybe that's one way. Letting things to settle and you find your peace. So sleeping is very much like that. You're not thinking. Animals sleep too. So let's picture this where you're not thinking but paying attention to what I was talking about with Vipassana. First, in breathing, the body may move slightly, or chest. Or pay attention to different parts of your body. Let's say moving from the top of your head, forehead, through the nose, into the mouth, to the throat, and the neck, and back of the head, and then down the spine, hand, and so forth. Maybe you get sleepy. Be at home, find the fountain of life. Let it flow, not to be blocked in the part of the body. So you check, kind of like scanning the body from the shoulder, arm, chest, belly, and to the foot, to the feet, toe, sole, and back again, calf, knees, thigh, both at the same time. I remember when my son was growing up, but he was perhaps 2 or 3 years old. I was reading a story from old Japanese, how do you call that? Anyway, the same story over and over every night. And I was the one going to sleep. Doing meditation, I was asleep. All trees are alive, grasses, I am. They are working. They are doing their job. To be alive. Each cell and with each other, they communicate, keep us alive, digest food, create blood, fight against enemies inside, virus, whatever, or maybe tired muscle to be healed. Yes, they need rest, they need attention if we are doing too much. So just like a forest that I see here, all the cells in the trees are communicating to keep them alive. We are the same. We all came from the dust of the universe. Even these mosquitoes flying around me. Let's do our portion and let our bodies do their portion. Let us find the bottleneck, blockages, and pay attention to it. Let the energy to distribute to where it's needed. Let the bottleneck to be addressed, blockage to be gone, so that the blood flows smoothly, nutrition goes to where it's needed, our mind clear, and neurons would help each other. Neuron cells will fire, and figuring out what's the best thing to do. So first, if we don't get too consumed and let things to flow, that's when the idea pops up. Have a good day. Goodbye. Let the energy to flow.